Hello? Can you hear me? Noise gate in OBS. Let me see. First, okay, so I just enabled advanced microphone noise gate, mic threshold. Okay, does it work? Test, test. Yeah, I got this setting right here. I think it works. Oh, great. So, this is Minty Root Live. This is the first time I'm streaming on YouTube, and so far it seems to work, I think. So, actually I don't know where I could start. Do you have any suggestion? I can answer questions, I can, or I can just do like I plan to do and just start working in animation and just let you. Alright, so, actually, I could start a bit with one of the shots I've been working on, because I finally got to start just animating the characters in Moonbow on my own without having to worry about school. And let's say that school was a lot and a lot of work, and you might not see the entire interface because I happen to have two computer screens at once, and well, since I prefer to have just my scene on my big screen, and yeah, you can see a bit the limitations of what I can do with puppets, because this one here is just one character rig that I've done a while ago, and while there's the 360, there's all the pieces that are there. When you turn around the character, you kind of yeah, you kind of have so. But it doesn't matter because right now all I'm doing is just preparing some kind of I cannot really say meta ball because it's not really a meta ball. Teach us our hot accent techniques. Okay. Try to sound normal even though you have a shitty accent. Uh, yeah, that's about it. But yeah, one of the reasons why I decided to finally stream was, okay, first of all, I finally got a computer that could actually support it, because back last year I was stuck on a very, not a shitty laptop because it worked, but let's say that it was limited by what I could do, and scale none. So I can finally have a computer that supports two screens at once, that doesn't slow down when I'm working on animation. Okay, it crashes once in a while, but if you compare what I could do with my previous computer with what I can do with this one, yeah. The government is spying on you. You're telling it publicly. You haven't seen the. No, I render locally. Actually, the reason why I'm rendering locally is because I can finally afford it. Back 2 years ago, I was dealing with some 3D shots. I hate to say that name, but I was working on Project Thundercloud 2, and some of the 3D shots were really long to do because I wanted something sharp and something crisp. And the way, well, the problem is that I was forced to send to a friend who happens to be in the chat actually. So hi Yuki, are you in the chat? Okay, maybe. Okay. Oh, a render farm. Okay, so actually, let me try to explain it as simple as I can. But if you have a lot of stuff to render, like for example, you work on a Pixar movie with very complex CGI and all, you're oh, I don't have a Patreon. You're gonna have to take many computers to do the job, and you put them in an actual farm. No, not like Farmville. I mean, so actually, I think I could find a good picture. Pixar render farm. They had a pretty cool picture of what it looks like. Yeah, all of this you can see. They're well, it's kind of small, but you see all these layers here. It's a full computer, and I mean a full strong computer that can just crunch frames. So every single one of them crunch a new frame, and they just handle all that computation uh, on their own, like it was, well, because it's their job. They don't have a lot more to do than to compute. But the the way that they no, not exactly Yuki. They Spoony. No. Okay, so Actually, they will tend to crunch them one after the other. So computer 1 gets frame 1, computer 2 gets frame 2. And after a computer is done with its frame, it's gonna look for the frame that is that it can do. And if there's anything to do at that point, it's gonna take that frame and start processing it. So we're talking about computer rendering stuff, and right now I'm just working some kind of cross to handle that. Oh, fudge! Forget that frame. Yeah, I have some kind of pseudo 3D shot involving one of the characters turning. I was supposed to do that in hand-drawn animation, but things happened and turns out I can't. So I'm just... Yes, you can. And yeah, at our school we had... at our school we had a huge project. I think I'm allowed to show you some frames if I get access to my where's Nadal in? Because I'm a 3D animation student going to the 3D animation school in cinema. They have two programs, one for a video game and one for cinema. And video games, they really have nothing to worry because all their renders are done in real time. They have some processing to compile the code and all, but when they want to see how it looks like, they can see how it looks like. While we have to wait a few hours to get an idea of the frames and well, here is the life. Yeah, actually I'm doing some actually I guess I can show you the just a few frames because I'm gonna get probably a message from YouTube telling me that I'm streaming stuff, but this here is nothing but CGI. It's hard to believe because it's very yeah. Yeah, well, in our case, we have to use the school computers to work on it. So at night, you get a few people just go on their on computers, put a few just start renders, and you wait for them to yeah, you just look at them, just finding computers that they can take, and well, it's not really wrong because you have to, but yeah, when I'm talking about that shot where Luna turns and all, the timing is not even there right now. It's just the poses and all, and a lot of oh yeah, Mist and Riven. Yeah, this is very early CGI. That's still very impressive because, well, that's very impressive. Yeah, I should be animating, but right now I'm really just talking about stuff, which is not really wrong, but yeah, Mist. For its time, it was very impressive. Sure that it didn't age as well as the other stuff. And yeah, this is a stream. Where right now, all I'm doing is just doing the basic referencing for how I'm gonna do a character rotation with some poses that I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have to redo since it's very well I've seen only 2 episodes of Reboot. Uh, for what I've seen, it was pretty good. There was some kind of weird stuff with the pacing and all, but I can just assume it's just damn it. But yeah, I've heard mostly about that show because of the because of my 3D animation class, the one about the history of 3D animation, and I've been told a lot about just how they had very early SGI systems, and let's say that what they had as a technology and what they could do with it is still pretty impressive. Uh, I've seen some bugs with the IKs, but for their first time on TV and all, I'm not really blaming them. Oh, so I just realized it doesn't even play at the right speed right now because the track is not even there. Yeah, this is why I need another tween here. Yeah, I think. Oops. Yeah, talking about shows that I started. Do I think that Adobe Animate is better than Adobe Flash? Yes, but uh, yeah. Here's a big secret about Adobe Animate that I'm not supposed to tell a lot of people, but Adobe Animate is actually just Flash with a rotating canvas. I just have this tool right now, which doesn't even work. So I can click on this. I can just rotate the canvas like I could do with, I can do with Toon Boom. So I just, other than that, they included a few stupid features that I love, even though they're stupid. But really, there's not a lot of new. There's not a lot new in from Toon Boom in that. From Flash in that. They really just changed the name because they realized that uh, yeah, a lot of people thought that MLP would have a lot of problem because uh, Adobe was kicking out Flash out of their door, which is kind of, well, it's true, but Flash is not a bad software. It's a bad platform. So actually, I can still force my YouTube to play the old to play with the old Flash, but Flash is getting kicked out as a platform by HTML5, but as a tool it stays. You can use Flash to do all you want. Oh, why my OC is a female pony? Actually, a big mistake. Does the chick still uses Flash? Hate? Yes. Actually, can find. I can try to find a very old picture of my OC back. Trying to find the oldest picture of my OC that I have on my computer. This. This was the one of the oldest pictures of my OC that I used, even though the oldest picture of my OC that exists. I hope I still have it. Yeah, I made it in with. I made my older one with Pony Creator, which is not something wrong, but yeah, but back then I wanted some character with a lot of expression. I didn't want it to look too masculine. I was not too happy with the stallion mounts, and back then all I had was the double rainbow rigs, which were pretty bad. You can just look at how badly tapered the lines are, the thickness of the lines that is inconsistent at all. But I gave eyelashes to my OC because I wanted something not too masculine, and people just assume, well, okay, it's a mare, which I had to tell, no, it's not. And then oops, what the hell? And then they say, well, it's not wrong to have a mare OC, and the the example that they gave me, which is kind of ironic, was for a strain who had, well, and still has an OC with a green mane. And yeah, but I had a green mane because of a reference to an older OC that I made before ponies, which was green and happened to be a Yoshi with a Koopa shell. Yeah, I think I should do a stream about that at one point where I'm just talking about that series because so she belongs to Tumblr. Hey, Tumblr is not that bad. Okay, yes, but yeah. Uh, Jerry Pete syndrome. Not exactly. I think. Actually, I don't know enough Lily Pete to be able to know, but stream held low output stream LT. Weird. I have a weird bitrate issue. But yeah, it's my first stream. It's been 20 minutes. I'm still alive, and yeah, actually, I guess I could show right now what it was like if I. Do you remember about Newgrounds? If you do, well, I was a Newgrounds animator because, well, back then YouTube was not really known for anything other than very, very, very well, uh, just small videos with very low resolution, but not really animations and all. But back on Newgrounds, I had this series that was called Yuki Story, which was pretty much just about a Yoshi with a Koopa shell, which is not the edgiest OC ever, but yeah. And I guess I can show you how it looked like, because I still have some yeah, it was pixel art animation. It was really, really, really simple back then with some 3D animation behind. And back then it was the best thing ever for me because, well, I didn't know much about and no voice acting. The whole thing was about 15 megabytes, and for 15 megabytes, you couldn't do a lot. But yeah, it was my first time with Flash. I was programming some stuff. The the project had some kind of menu, a bit like DVD menus with settings and all. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to put some poses right there to I ever thought of going back to Yoshi's? Kind of, but I realized at one point that that yeah, well, Yoshi's are not that bad, but they don't have the personality and they don't feel as unique as characters as ponies. Actually, I don't know if I could. Yeah, I think I can, but let's see. Because I feel I'm biased by by just looking at the circles and So if I can, and yeah, this is the very first time I'm streaming. I'm very nervous. I think next time I'm gonna have some kind of guest and all. And yeah, I need to characterize Yoshi's using their well, through their actions and all, but design-wise, they all look the same. They don't. You don't have the feel where they are unique just by looking at them. It's not something that is wrong, but if you look, yeah. Yeah, you're right. I think my live stream needs some music in background, but uh, yeah, mm, yeah. I think I'm gonna need some music. And yes, I'm a guy. PC playlist for music. Let's see. Oh, there. Let's see. So, there we go. I think the first time I use OBS with, I hope it won't crash because last time I had music on a stream, it crashed my entire sound on the entire computer, and I had to help someone who had the same problem. So, you gonna hear me? Too loud. Wait, you haven't seen my video where I interviewed Daniel Liu and a lot of people assume that it was. Yeah, I'm actually a guy. Too loud, fake it. Like this? Like this? Good. Yeah, I think it's a good proof that it's the first time ever for me that I'm streaming now. Selling document. Yes, I should, but yeah. Okay, it was a. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to just pre-plan the shot where you see Luna staring at Dinky's dream, where she just realizes that the dream reminds her too much of the past. And yes, je suis un Christy de Québécois. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yorosi is the daughter of Luna and Sombra. Okay. I mean, yes, I did. I'm following the chat, by the way. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, right now I'm just trying to work with the chat and all and answer questions and all. But what I'm working on right now is just pre-production of the key poses of Moonbow with all the rigs and all. And the way it's working is that I have 70 different shots in SWF that I'm putting together with all the proper timing, which all meet with one of their flash files. So I go with this shot here, with all these key poses, which right now, well, they're not too bad, but I want to improve them and to make them more, not only more extreme, but also more to fit more what they need to be. So I get this shot here, where I just get the key animation, and I get the shot just after, like this, and it matches. Why did I become a brony? Oh, blame my best friend, who happened to be one, and to, well, he forgot his, figurines on the, and I just saw them, and I already knew a bit about bronies, and I realized, okay, so, you're a brony. It's an actual thing. And since we tend to like the same stuff, I'm gonna turn into a brony soon. Is that what I'm learning right now? A bit lost on when I became a brony. That's summer 2012, when it was, so I was studying a bit engineering and all, and yeah, I didn't know what more to do, and no, not Spanish. A mí no hablo español. But at one point, I just realized, okay, I don't really have much to do with my life. And there's my friend who actually found a show, and just thinking, okay, so at one point I didn't really know what to do with my life. Was struggling as just with engineering. I found it boring and all, and at that point I was thinking, okay, I went for engineering because I found out that there was not really a lot with cartoons that were good, and back then, yeah, I was right, there was not a lot of good cartoons around, and back then MLP was just seen as some kind of revelation. It was really the one cartoon that was good, but that was not supposed to be good. And at that point, I was thinking, okay, so there's a show, I should give it a watch and all. I gave it a watch, and I got a huge depression because I realized, okay, I'm an engineering student in a thing that I don't give a damn about. So I thought to myself, okay, I should try to do something that I haven't done before, and I think that at that point, well, since I already had some past experience with Flash animation thanks to Yuki's story and all, and I was thinking I should give a try and just try some to make my own cartoon with my limited knowledge. And I was thinking, okay, I should try also to get more people invested in the idea that they can do cartoons, since I was from Newgrounds, which was really known as, well, you can do it if you think that you want to do some kind of, well, if you want to do your own video game based story and all. And so I go and I try to get a panel at BronyCon to just explain a bit how to get started in animation, and I do my own first animation, which was very simple for the time, but it was something that I was happy with because it was my project and all, and so I made Project Undercloud, the very first one, which was very, very, very yeah, it was kind of weird. There were some ideas I wanted to test, and I was not too sure if some of the ideas would be understood, but people seem to like it more than than the other thing that I was thinking of that I would do, fandom, because What got me into animation in the first place? I don't like to say that word, but Dusk's Dawn. So I was just looking a bit at what animators could do and all, and I saw Dusk's Dawn, and okay, it looked a bit bad, and I thought to myself, okay, it's not something too good, but if people, well, if people could do that into, well, if people can actually do fan animation, why couldn't I try to do my own? It wouldn't be perfect, but people would still enjoy it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I just realized. Okay, there's the first one, the 2013 one, Project Uncloud, which I premiered at BronyCon, which was the one I was really, I was proud of it because it felt a bit unique, but a lot of people assumed that be there would be a sequel. So because I pretty much said there would be a sequel, because I wanted people to keep thinking that it would exist after the and yeah, there's the sequel that was also the remaster of the first one because I was not too happy with the way that it would flow, and so I retook the the animation of the first one, improved some stuff, fixed some continuity errors, redid well, got to re-record some voice acting with some in a way that would improve and all. And it was Project Undercloud too, but I realized, yeah, I did something wrong. I should well, first of all, I cannot really do a sequel to that anymore since I don't have all the voice actors to get back on projects. So what if I try to do something that still feels like if I try to do something that still feels like that, but more about Dinky since I didn't really explore a character, and I thought to myself, why not a story about Dinky trying to go with that problem where she was not very good at magic and all. So so I thought to myself, well, yeah, maybe it's just that. Maybe I just need to do maybe I just need to do some kind of new project, and the idea of Dinky's Destiny came from it, which was more about Luna trying to help Dinky with just her problem with sucking at magic, where she just tried to help Dinky realize that the point was not that she had to be the greatest magic. Maybe she could find her own way with something else in magic. So she tried to explain how she was when she was young, and she was the and did my computer crash? No. Okay, never. Oh, never mind. It's just my stream that is a bit slow because my yeah. Oh, there I see. No. Oh, I completely messed up with these curves. And yeah, right now I'm just working on some curves with the no, wait, was it minus 100? Never mind. And yeah, I'm on Bell, and Bell kind of sucks, so. Wait, what? Minus, okay, so. Yeah, I'm going pretty well. Right now I'm just working on figuring out how to do the timing and all just for this shot. Because, oops. Really? I did that choice? Okay, minus. Oh, it's called Adobe Animate, which is also known as Adobe Flash, because it's just Adobe Flash. And yes, a lot of people were confused that I'm a guy, which is, well, yeah, I'm a guy. Does it make me a bad person for that? According to Tumblr, yes. According to other stuff, well, according to logic, maybe not. And oh yeah, sync. Gonna try to figure out a bit how to wait. No. So this, and this, which means that this should be left right here. Oh, I had a playlist and all, but yeah, I had to turn it off because it was slowing down my yeah, it was slowing down my computer. Well, my computer, my internet. Yeah, just figuring out the way that this part works, which means that I'm gonna have to turn that part up, turn that part down. So during that turn, I don't see the pony. Gosh. Really, chat? Really, chat? Oh, hi PD, how's it going? And yeah, this is ponies. I'm just trying to figure out which means that sync is part. Here. Yeah, I have some kind of timing issues with the really computer? Really Flash? Sync. Yes, there we go. So I'm my sync. And right now I'm just trying to get yeah. Really? Really, Flash? You're really gonna... Yeah, okay, let me explain a bit what is really annoying me with Flash. So you see a bit how this should match, because there's a thing called sync, where the keyframe, which is that number here, has to match with the rest. And just go 1, 2, 3. Pymation animations. Is fun and all. I'm not the best fan of that art style and all. But yeah. Hey PD.
Hi, Minty.
How is it going? Yes, yes, I
I
know I'm
just.
using Flash.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, I know. You
Oh,
want me to use
what
Toon
is
Boom.
annoying with Flash?
Uh, I don't know, because I hate myself.
Sounds like we haven't talked in a while.
Been pretty well. No, not really. I got a lot of hate on the internet.
Okay,
Yeah,
so what else is new?
well, no, I got a lot of hate from people I was not expecting to get hate, and not on Skype. I got about 6 people almost in a row sending me insults because they don't, yeah, because they didn't appreciate that I actually, I don't know. They got mad at me because I wasn't there when a girl left a chat I was well, left a chat I was in while I was already busy with, well, a lot of other stuff, like school, real life.
Yeah.
And when I try to explain to someone, I have my real life friends also that I need to care about. Well,
Your French friends?
yeah, French friends.
Yay.
Yeah, even French people have friends and lives.
What? French people
Yeah.
have friends? Girl, you get out of town.
What do you do on your weekends? Time when you're not, when you're not in front of the computer animating.
Oh, oh, those are dark times. I don't know, actually. Oh yeah, no, I know exactly what I am doing when I'm not in front of a computer.
Taking care of your
Yeah,
dog.
I'm normally in a boardroom with all this like investors and people and shit explaining what we're doing and projected goals. Man, being a director is hard.
I can confirm.
Ah.
Yeah, sorry. I'm really
So
sorry I got you to deal with that issue.
yeah, well, yeah, BronyCon animation actually.
You mean the animation that I saved?
Yeah, you saved. Single-handedly saved, you fucking footage beast.
So I got you a job because of that. That's why what I understand.
Actually, my ability to organize it and get delivered and foresee potential problems. Those skills picked up and translated over to my new job that I'm doing right now, which is pretty awesome.
So you save the day all the time.
Um, no, it's more like keeping it together so it can be delivered on time. It's not necessarily saving, but more just patching and damage control.
Yeah, I know exactly that feel.
Yeah, I'm gonna post a whole bunch of ghosts in the chat.
Ghosts? Oh no.
Ooh. Ooh, fear the ghosts! Woo!
Do you think that most American animators are lazy? Do you, Petey?
Do I? No.
You're American, if I remember right.
Um, I have this dope boy, 2-3X. Do you know the process of animation?
Well, the computer does the job, right?
Well, of course, yeah. You just need a really powerful computer.
Yep. I mean, if you look at these stats, just a second. Settings.
Yeah.
Uh, System. About 16 gigs of RAM. i7 47880 at 3.6 gigahertz.
What? No, dude. You need to go. You need to go on full quantum computer now.
Wait, you can already get a quantum computer?
Sure, why not? It might not work, but you can get one. I've got a quantum computer right now.
Seriously? I put $1,000 on a computer, and now you're telling me that I need a quantum computer.
Yeah. If you pay me in my PayPal account, I'll deliver one to you. It just comes with a few installation instructions.
Well, for the moment, I'm gonna download all the RAM I can. Okay?
Yeah.
Download. I hope it doesn't slow down the. Wait a minute. Just 4 megabytes for a download for 32 gigs of RAM. No, there's something wrong right now. I'm gonna download more.
You ever seen the console wars by Flash Kids?
It was a while ago. Was
Yeah, the
it?
PC Master Race. They're like, oh, it's,
Well, I
it's
can.
64 megabytes of gigabytes of RAM. Oh.
Well, I cannot really animate on a console, except a 3DS with that thing that nobody uses.
So one interesting thing I don't see here, Minty, is your lack of griffins.
Oh
Can you explain
no!
that?
I mean, I tried to fit Griffins in the narrative of that thing, but no, Griffins were always. I mean, you have this scene
So,
where.
so I'm gonna tell you, Chad, the context of this story. So, Minty and I were working on the Protocon opening ceremony animation together, and Minty got freaking sick, and he was just like, "No, bro, it's just allergies." And like one by one, each animator like started going down. Like two animators left. My computer started dying, and then Minty like started getting the sniffles. And I was like, dude, you better take some vitamin C and go to freaking bed because we can't lose you. So, anyways, um, every day or every other day, animators were required to like put up what they were working on in the production server. so we could all be on board because we only had like 40 days to crank this thing out. And each time Minty would put up something, we'd all get excited. Oh, Minty put up something. Yeah, it looks really good. Wow, it looks cool. All right, go, Minty, go. And
That
then,
griffin. Yep.
then one day, Minty was like, "Oh, I'm gonna design the griffin, the police griffin." And we're like, "Oh, okay." And then he puts it up, and we're just like, "Yeah, oh, God, that looks bad." Minty, you feeling okay? Because this looks like it was drawn by a drunken 5-year-old.
Yeah, seriously, that Minty, are you feeling okay? Felt like you were told Santa, the Tooth Fairy, and democracy was all false, all
Yeah,
bullshit.
I asked if Minty was feeling okay, and then immediately I got a phone call that I had to take. So Minty was just sitting by his computer for like half an hour, wondering what his fate was.
Don't hurt me, Petey. Don't hurt me. I just did one bad animation. I'm not a bad person. Please, don't hurt me.
Oh man, that was funny. If any other person would have submitted that drawing, like the griffin that was drawn like that, it would have been like fine because we're like, oh, okay, this person's kind of like meh. But you set the tone for yourself by like never getting a single note, and then this griffin pops up, and it's just like out of left field, just like what the fuck is that? Ugh.
Yep. Well, I survived. I hope.
Yeah, we all
Well, I mean, I haven't received anybody who asked me, well, you need to design a griffin for that project.
did. Yep.
So, so if I go to a studio like Radio FX or yeah,
The
that's the
biggest
only
thing.
one I can think of right now. But I haven't seen them do anything involving griffins so far. So
The biggest thing about a studio is that it's actually not quite much different than what we did with Runcon Animation. Everyone just doesn't know what the f- to do. And we're all like, it's falling apart. Especially when you start out on a new show and you have to build all your assets
yep.
from scratch. Especially design and build your assets. At least we had a starting point with the whole design. But that's where I am right now. I'm designing and building and delivering at the same time. Coordinating new hirees and then finding out the extent of their abilities.
Well, as long as they don't ask you to something too complex without having any sense of scale of what they're doing.
Oh no, it's pretty complex. It's a lot of. I've been diagnosing technical problems before. It's a new format. He's not a conversation. Yes, I'm in the comment section, you poopy head.
Well, as long as they don't ask you something like, well, can you animate a 2-hour epic? I have about $100 to animate all of it. And yeah, right now I'm just trying to figure out 3 turn with a character, which is not that complex, but when you're in 3D, when you're with a rig and you're just trying to set up how things will work.
Oh, you're doing 3D animation?
Well, I do 3D at school, so I think that I have my daily dose of 3D with school.
Maya? Using Maya for that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're Max and Maya House, but 3ds Max has this ability thing with a cat. It's called Character Animation Toolkit, and it's fantastic. Once you figure out how to use it, it's a very very handy motion mixer tool. And you're kind of also dealing with mocap rigs.
Oh,
Pikapetey,
mocap.
you ever thinking of doing a Game Grumps animated episode? No. I'd much rather do stuff for the channel I Hate Everything.
Oh yeah, he's fun.
Or Pencil Nations, yeah.
So, but won't you get too much problem with budget with eyebrows? Because yeah, it's gonna.
Oh no! The next I Hate Everything animation, his eyebrows grow even larger. They actually do all the kung fu fighting for him.
Can your computer even handle it?
No, I have to actually tape on extra monitor to the side of my monitor so I can have more eyebrows. You know how, like, if you run out of drawing space, you could like tape paper to the side of your drawing board.
Yep.
Yeah. So I had to run out and buy more monitors on my screen for just the eyebrows.
Yeah, but it's expensive, dude. It's gonna be worth it, but.
No, you do the you get you just go down to Radio Shack and they have these drawers in the back, and you ask for screen space and they're like, yeah, we got it. It comes in a can.
In a can.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's screen space. And you roll. You know those Pillsbury biscuits that you make for like dinner, where you kind of like unwind the can and then it pops open. That's the same thing that the screen space does. You can like unwind it, it pops open, and then you can like put it on your screen for more screen space.
I should do that because right now I don't have a lot of screen space.
Yeah.
And I mean it's the definite proof that something is quality is because they have huge screens to pull it.
Make sure it's not actual space, because then the air gets sucked into the vacuum. So,
oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think the guy at Radio Shack should know what I mean. If I
Hopefully.
Yeah. I miss when we had actual Radio Shacks at our place instead of the Source.
Source.
Yeah, they really called it the Source.
The Source?
Yeah.
Like D-A...
No. It would be cooler if they did.
Oh, speaking of weird names for businesses, I was at around the Newgrounds office, and there was this building, and it was Geherd. It was Geherd Realtor Agency. I'm like, so I heard you're looking for a home. It's really Geherd. That's why you should come down to Geherd Realtors. We'll Geherd your problem.
Excited for the Assassin's Creed movie.
Coming down to BronyCon?
Well, of course I'm gonna go to BronyCon. It's like.
Oh yeah, we're on a panel together.
Yep. Actually, I got a second one.
Oh man.
So it's really about animation, but it's gonna be fun.
Are we gonna snuggle?
I haven't received any news for the other one I tried, but yeah, since it's.
I can't wait to snuggle with you, Minty.
Ah, yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Just you and me.
So many butts.
I'll bring my onesie.
Nice. But you missed so much from BabsCon.
Yeah, I know. I could have gone if I had requested time off.
Yeah.
Because we
Well,
were in a middle, because we just got done with like crunch week, and we were in a production low. Like nothing happened that day as BabsCon was going on, and I was just like watching my Twitter feed.
yeah.
It's either everyone went to BabsCon or everyone went to PAX East, and I was just like, oh no, I'm stuck at the office.
Yep. Well, I got that feel BronyCon 2014.
Yeah.
So I was stuck at home because I didn't have any panel. But 2014 as well, I was a loser. I was really a nobody, and I wasn't even known as Minty Root back then. So didn't really care if I wanted to return at BronyCon or not. They wanted more whatever they had for me.
I got a shirt now that has my icon printed on it.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I went to Pico Day at Newgrounds to meet up with all the animators. And I wore that shirt, and I was thinking that I was gonna get like called out for. I had to change of clothes in case it was like too, you know, people would just like, why are you wearing your icon on your shirt? But actually, everyone like, they're like, dude, that's a great idea. And I was like, really? And they're like, yeah, dude, it like makes it so easy. Like I know exactly who you are. And I was like,
Yep.
oh, thanks. They're like, yeah, dude, that's like branding. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I finally got to meet Harry Partridge.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah. And so like Fizzy Pop was there, Harry Partridge, Unica Joe, the guy who does Dog of Wisdom.
Yep. I remember that one.
Yeah, and he also did like, we gotta get SpongeBob back.
Seriously.
Um,
Yeah, I never really liked SpongeBob when I was a kid. It was too
the
weird.
entire Sleepy Cabin was there. That was like Stanford Rice Fire. Doodle was there. J55s was there. Flash Kits showed up. I talked to them. Emily Yukis, like all the animators, almost pretty much every single internet animator was there.
Yeah, I got some memories from a while ago when I was still working on stuff on Newgrounds. Do you remember a thing called Super Mario Bros. Z?
Think.
It was a crossover between Super Mario Bros., uh, Sonic the Hedgehog, and the way it was presented was a bit like Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm.
So you had some kind of story that you would skip, and then you would have some epic fight scenes where you would have Mario and Sonic fighting against usually Mecha Sonic. But it was all done in pixel art animation,
Mm.
where they just used the. So back then, if you were a sprite animator, you were usually trying to imitate that series.
Oh.
So you had someone who put Mario, Sonic, but Mega Man this time. It's totally different.
Yeah.
Or Kirby, or just Mario and Luigi against Bowser, because it's totally different. I was there, okay, I'm gonna do something different just about Yoshi's against Bowser, but evil Bowser, because I couldn't find any other bad guy back then. And I was known back then just because I was not trying to imitate them, which is,
Yeah.
yeah, well. And at one point I told myself, well, I could try to put some 3D stuff since I like to do 3D stuff. You know these shots where you have characters and the backgrounds turn to 3D and all, and it looks just epic because they put budget at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I tried to do that, low budget style. So of
Mm-hmm.
course it didn't do that well, but it kind of inspired me that hey, maybe there's some good stuff I can do with with Flash animation. And
I wonder how many when we go this year, everyone's gonna be like, "Yeah, man, good morning, Brownicon."
good morning, Veronicon.
Yeah, they'll probably get the word. Oh, that fucking song is still in my head.
Yep.
I consciously have to make sure I don't say Baltimore when I say, "Oh, it's in Baltimore," and just so many times I slip up and I say Baltimore instead.
Nah, that's fine. I mean, you're gonna be around bronies, so they'll all say Baltimore. And if you're asked what the hell is a brony, well, just say it's a failed internet experiment.
Ah.
Yeah. They might not believe us, but at that point,
Nah, I'm in apparently the Cool Cat fandom now. Daddy Derek and Cool Cat.
ever got anything from
Yeah, actually, yeah, Derek. I actually talked to Derek. Email exchange.
okay.
He saw my Cool Cat twisting animation I did on my Twitter, and he had some ideas like to take it further. He's like, "Oh, are you like, is this like final?" Because like I had some ideas like we could take it further, and I was just like, I just replied back to him. I was like, "Yeah, this is the final one. I just wanted to animate Cool Cat again because I just had so much fun the first time, and I really don't plan on anything else with it." And so then he was like, "Okay, cool, I'll retweet it." I think he learned his lesson with the internet, like not poking the internet hive, and he's just pretty much done with the internet. So he just does like really minimal stuff.
Like
Um,
his video on how to use guns, I think.
yeah, yeah, but he seemed like a little bit more cautious or something. I don't know.
I can see why. I mean, he got into a lot of trouble with because he tried to kill a few channels, and I can understand that some people don't take some kind of harsh criticism very well, but
Yeah, well, the thing is, I look at it from like professional standing, and the whole like everyone's toting around like fair use. It's fair use. Well, uh, fair use is actually a really, really weak argument in court.
yeah. But then again, it usually doesn't end in court, so.
No, it doesn't end in court.
And the way that Cool Cat turned into some kind of meme, kind of, well, it didn't turn out that bad for him. I mean, he made a lot of money, so.
I will make you bleed.
Do you even bleed? Yeah,
Watch your words, Mr. Critic.
it reminds me too much of Batman v Superman, where there's just a scene where he says, "Do you bleed?"
No, that was before that.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of bad stuff about that movie. Then I compared the score on Rotten Tomatoes about on Batman v Superman and compared it to The Room. The Room had a higher score.
I think it's because of the hype. People, I don't know what people were expecting with a movie called Batman versus Superman. I mean, that the title alone sells it, and the people making Batman versus Superman knew they didn't really actually have to put any effort into the film. They were just like getting it done because they're gonna
Yeah,
like people are just gonna go to the movies anyways,
yeah,
regardless. They could have shown like a white square in the middle of a black screen, and it had like some kid with action figures going like pew 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 pew, and then that was the entire film. They probably still would have made the same exact money as they made now. They don't really have to make any effort into it because the title alone would sell it.
Okay, I get an idea. There. No. White.
Batman versus Superman.
Wait. Oh, no, no, no. It needs a lot of 3D, so,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, a thing I really like with the way it handles. So, I can get this. Oops.
I'm gonna type in your chat now. Minty sucks! Boo! You stink like poopy cakes!
You could. I mean, it's free speech. So, okay, so a technique that I have that should work for that. So, I think a classic tween. There we go. Brightness. Okay. I hope I get it the right way. The movie clip, graphic.
You know, Toon Boom. This could have been done by now.
Yeah, but what the? Oh, no, I see. There we go. So I take all of these frames.
Have you ever seen Mario poops a butt and then the butt poops?
What the?
I'm not. It's Mario poops a butt and then the butt poops. It's by a former DreamWorks animator.
Okay, well, that would explain a lot of stuff about DreamWorks, but
I'm gonna type it out in the chat. Mario poops a butt, then the butt poops.
there we go. Batman v Superman 2. Should I go with a bit more?
Actually, you gotta tell me this technique. I never even seen it before.
Okay, so it's
No,
very
do it later. I'm too drunk.
okay. Okay, it's not that complex either, but that's just uh, they're just very fancy tweaks.
Animation lessons.
You're one to talk, dude.
I had to figure out technical stuff all fucking day. Do you have any idea how it is to make an animation for a screen that doesn't exist yet? Because technology hasn't made it yet?
Kind of. Let me guess. 4K stuff. 4K
No.
3D UHD.
No.
No. What the hell? Do they want you to make holograms?
Kinda.
Shit.
I'm working with laser technicians.
Okay. Okay, if you work with laser technicians, be careful. Because
Yeah.
what I have learned thanks to Hollywood is that you can kill people with lasers.
Oh, yeah.
First Minty, then a game.
Nightfall is trying to ban me. I'll ban myself, Nightfall. Ugh.
Well, technically, I'm the only one who has control for banning, so...
Well, I'll, ugh, like a boss. They missed one really, really good moment in How to Train Your Dragons 2. I just wanna lay this out here. Okay, so How to Train Your Dragons 1, alright? That was a perfect movie. Like, I swear to God, that was a perfect movie. Because at the beginning, they, like at the end of the film, they needed each other. But How to Train Your Dragons 2, they missed a golden opportunity for some, like, serious character growth, alright? At the end of the movie, when the big bad guy's been defeated with the power of love.
Yep.
They did. Um, the villagers turn to Hiccup, and they're like, you know, now you're chief. And then Hiccup is just like, yay, and then they go back to playing the sheep game. What they could have done is that they go, okay, you know, Hiccup, you're now the chief. Like, what do we do? Like, our village is destroyed. Your family's dead.
Yeah.
What do we do? Like, we have no idea what to do. And then all of the emotional weight that has just happened over the course of the entire film comes crashing down on Hiccup. Because now it's over. Now he can have time to relax. And now he can digest what just happened. And he just breaks down. And he's just like, he needs his village. Like, you know, at that moment, like, the people in his village are the most important to him. And they need him. And then they build him up, and then then he steps into the new role as chief, hence character growth. But they didn't do that, so it's not a perfect ending to a film. They just kind of went full circle, back to the sheep game that they were playing at the beginning because of happy endings, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, having the sheep game at the end, it was just like, am I watching the beginning of the movie now? Like, nothing's changed, except, you know, except everything's changed, but they just apparently don't even address that.
Yeah, that's one of the things with Hollywood trying to... Yeah, to... I don't know how to best describe it, just... doing the same thing over again. But
It takes a lot of guts and being just an extremely difficult person to work with if you put your foot down and say, no, we're doing this because this is going to make a better film. You really have to, as a director, you really have to listen to the guy who's paying your paycheck. If you fight against that, I mean, yeah, you can finish the project because it's in your contract, but you're kind of burning a bridge as you go, so you might not get another job.
yeah, unless it actually works like you say, but they don't.
Yeah, but no, people don't. They won't remember that. They'll just remember that you were difficult to work with.
Yeah. Well, usually they have the argument, well, they just go, well, the numbers prove that this thing worked all the time,
No,
so...
and that's a problem. That's what they're looking at.
Yep.
After the book Save the Cat came out, was written, and this guy, if you don't know what the book Save the Cat, this screenwriter noticed a trend in movies that tend to make a lot of money or tend to do well. And it's very formulaic, where an hour in, 60 minutes into a film, that's when the plot device happens. That's where everything, like, you know, like shit hits the fan. If it's a buddy film, you have to have your two, like the main character and his like partner, get in a fight and break up, and so they can reconcile and then go face their biggest adversary for the climax of the film. It's very formulaic, and he pointed that out. And since that book came out, it falls into the hands of a lot of executives, and they picked it up and they read it and they go, "Wow, this this guy's right." And so now they want every single movie to follow the formula of Save the Cat.
Fuck.
And the book came out in 2001, and that's why every single movie that came out past 2001 has the same exact formula. You can have a stopwatch as soon as you recognize this formula. You can be in the theater and be like, I have to pee. Wait, let me wait 3 more minutes, and that's when the next plot, the next thing that's gonna happen that moves the plot ahead happens. And then after that, I'll have like a 2-minute break where I can go do something because they'll just like screw around and not go anywhere with the plot. It really ruins all the movies for you.
Yep. Yeah, I'm tired as well for formulaic stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
I
most
tell you what, kids. If you wanna ruin cartoons and ruin movies from you, from ever enjoying another film, from ever enjoying another movie, ever again, learn how to make animations. You will never enjoy another cartoon ever again. Because all you'll see is production. You can't turn that brain off.
Yep. Actually, I got a lot of hate from people who thought that I was trying to. They call it style over substance, because I tried to do something a bit different from the formula. And unfortunately, well, apparently, if you don't use the existing formula, they don't want to brain, and yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it seems like
Oh man, so I just had Italian delivery and 2 beers, and now I'm feeling fine, and I just need to sleep.
mm, that's
Uh,
fine.
I had like one animator like get stressed out and pull out her hair, and it's like, our production is going bad.
Yep, I know that feel. Actually, we have, well, since I'm in 3D animation school, we have crunches, and I can see people just worrying about that, and
Oh, we're in crunch time. We're in crunch time right now. We got a June 3rd is our delivery date. Oh, it's terrible. I have to probably go into the office tomorrow. I don't want to go into the office.
and yeah, yeah, you know it's a crunch time when you see people arriving at times that they shouldn't arrive at, and they
Mm.
yeah. Well,
It,
do you
but
remember the
it's but
video? Go ahead.
it's fun though, cause it's the project I'm spearheading, and like I pretty much designed it and we're making it, so that's cool. Oh no, I won't talk about that. I don't think I can. NDAs, man. NDAs. That
Yeah.
means non-disclosure agreement. That means I can't talk about specifics of what I'm doing on the job because spoilers, and then I get fired.
Yep. Well, like the NDAs I had for Good Morning Baltimore. You know, when you really, really want to tell to people, okay, there's gonna be something really cool for the opening ceremonies of BronyCon. I'm not allowed to tell you, but if yeah, I can't even tell people that they, because I assume that people will just know that something related to animation happened, so I'm there. Go to the opening ceremonies. Yeah, trust me. That's all I can say.
Who is the best animator in 2016? Well, obviously, me! Pikapetey! All of the animations. Uh, I don't like. I don't like that whole like. Who's the best animator and who's the best at this? It's like it's almost saying like who's the best at the tallness or something. I don't know. Like,
Well, I'm no
and
expert
it's
on.
very rude. It's very like condescending to like every single animator.
Well, yeah.
It's not a freaking competition, you guys. There's no best animator.
Well, not just that. It's not just that there's no best animators. It's just that a lot of people have different skills and stuff that not
Uh,
everybody is skilled at.
if
Like,
I ever need, if I see like some animes are good at things, some animes are bad at things. Like I know for a fact if I never need griffins, I don't go to Minty.
yep.
if
But if you ever need help with stuff like,
I ever need Flash to do like crazy things that I could easily do in other programs, I'll just go to Minty.
yep. Or if you need 3D camera tracking with stuff that makes no sense, like Nuke, well, I you won't turn to traditional animators because that's not what they're programmed to be about. So because you remember that sky replacement thing I've done a long time ago, which is only last winter. Actually, let me find the link because I was thinking about crunch times and all, and let's see. What the hell? Oh, there we go.
Grade A under A. That guy just has like a static image on his screen as he rants about things.
So, like every other reviewer ever. Yeah, well, I told you that I was dealing with some reviewers who really, yeah, with very, very little quality control and some of their stuff, like typos on their thumbnails and all. I don't want to hate on reviewers because I'm gonna receive the, well, you don't like them because they don't like your content and all. No. It's not that I don't like them because they don't like my content, it's that I'm a bit tired of lazy people who.
Oh, did you hear? So okay, so at Pacific Coast PonyCon, I went out to just hanging around with Kim Passalon. She's actually
Oh,
picking up. She's actually picking up animation and bought the animator survival kit. And she goes like, and then she had the epiphany like, there. She's like, I I never realized how much work animation is, and I did that like Willy Wonka kind of like a meme, and I was like, oh, do tell.
well, you're not wrong. But yeah, she's not the only one. But yeah, with all the projects that she had other people animate for her, well, yeah, But yeah, I won't rant only on KP. I mean, I have a lot of other people that I could rant on.
You don't want to rant on people. That's kind of a douchebaggy thing to do.
I know.
Just FYI,
I
talking smack about people behind their back is normally a big no-no.
yeah. But the problem is that once in a while, these people give me reasons to rant on them. That's not fun for
And you
anybody.
bite your tongue, you Frenchman.
I want to. Ow. But some of them really test my patience. But
Well,
yeah, I won't give names, but I've been dealing with some people who really test my.
Let's look at it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
Minty, do you know that some of your fans can look up to you, and when you rant about things, they kinda hate you?
Yeah.
You look like a douchebag, and you get just a douchebag when you do that.
Yeah. Well, all I'm gonna say is don't be like them. Whoever they are.
Oh, Juju, you should totally braid your beard. That's what the Vikings used to do. They had like intricate beard braids.
Yep. You understand, Juju? Yeah, that's where all the animation power is gonna come to you.
Yes, your
Yep.
beard braids.
Well, my hair is getting long enough for that, so.
Well, I gotta crash. Cause I gotta get up tomorrow and go to the DMV tomorrow.
Uh,
Woohoo!
I hope you don't get slots.
Oh man, I'm probably gonna try to get a vanity plate that says animation on it. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, well, if you can fit animation in that, because usually
Or
they.
anime and then
Yeah.
10 on it, like anime and then the number 10 on it.
Yeah.
Kinda cool.
Well, you're
Yeah.
luckier than me because of my plays. Vanity plates are kind of.
With my new job, I could probably afford a vanity plate. I've always wanted one.
At my place, I cannot even have a vanity plate, so I'm stuck with.
Oh man, I'd be like, yeah, give me a vanity plate. I want one. I want animation on it. Guys, I freaking love animation. Ugh,
Yep.
it's my waifu. Ugh.
Slow start.
Like I walk up each morning, and I walk over to my workstation, and my computer's just like, oh, PD Senpai touched me, and I'm like, I hit your power, baby, and she's like, ah. And then my computer boots up, and then I work with it all day, working with my hands, making magic.
Yep.
Creating life.
I create life,
I just
and then I destroy it.
I'm creating life. Whew. Please like and subscribe.
Dual monitor setups are weird. So I have two screens, but I still feel like there's not enough space on them. But yeah, I should buy that can that you were talking about.
Oh, the block food? I have the, not only do I have it, I have the books, some of their production books of the art of wakfu.
Yep. Well, I've only seen a bit of it, and let's just say that I liked it for one reason. One of the characters had green hair, and she was not evil. Unless she is, and I didn't follow enough, but...
Wait, can you ease frame by frame animation?
No.
Yeah, you draw more frames.
Well... Yeah.
Oh, Minty. Minty.
Yeah?
Canny animation software. Canny animation software. It is an in-betweener for frame-by-frame animation. You draw your thing, and you have to draw in a specific way, but then it frame-by-frames your animation, like frame-by-frame in-betweens it, and spaces out. It's fucking amazing. I was watching Harry Partridge use it. He was demoing it at Newgrounds. It was great. You gotta try that out. CAC something. It just came out in October.
Yeah, I remember seeing some tech demo of that and just felt weird to me.
Well, of course it's weird. Cause it's like in betweening your frame by frame animation. That's weird. A robot doing work for you.
You mean in betweeners or real robots?
Oh, well, then, Korean robots,
Oh, I see. Minty, have you watched Dinky's Destiny?
Yeah, that animation's kind of weird.
Yeah. No, actually, I've never watched it. Actually, I've never heard of it. I don't even know if it exists.
Oh, shit. So are you gonna be... So, wait, the panel that we're on, it's the animation panel, right?
Yeah.
So, are you gonna be charged of putting together the reel?
Okay.
Alright, do you want me to send you the traditional song that we use every single year?
Which one? Wait, the one from...
The one from last year, yeah. And
the one with vinyl
that.
scratch?
It's the instrumental version of the vinyl scratch and Octavia on a beach.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's the instrumental version of that one.
But why did it turn into
I don't know. It just turned into a thing. It's like an upbeat, like positive song, and people clap towards
Yeah.
it. It's just a thing. Like we just like they used it. They did it one year, and then they did the next year, and I think the third year they did it, then it became a thing. So now people are just gonna be disappointed if we don't use that song.
Yeah.
You can do. I think you can use the Space Jam variation of it if you want to. Come on, Miss Slam, and welcome to the gym.
Actually, didn't you say a while ago that you had some cells from that movie?
Oh, no, I have the paper drawings from Space
Oh.
Jam.
Huh. Still better than nothing.
I just got Darkwing Duck.
Nice.
Yeah, cell frame from Darkwing Duck. Here I am, Dinky. I come out of the green screen. Woo!
No, not the green screen.
The chroma green.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the best weight for the wings to Because the idea is just that she's from outside. She still have her wings to. And yes, I've watched Children of the Night. So she goes inside. So she has that pose where she just pushes the the window with her magic and all.
You know when birds land after flying from a long distance, they normally take a dump.
I don't want to be that accurate. So it's
Or
probably
do
gonna.
they poop? No, wait. I think they poop before they take off.
Oh,
Cause you know, like that's extra cargo that they don't need to carry around.
yeah. So I don't know. She might just leave a fanfic around. I mean, a bad one.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, still at a weird state right now because there's a lot of stuff that is uncertain for the moment. I go with a weird approach where I have all the shots that I split, and I just start the oh, never mind. And I just start the storytelling poses of the animation.
Sticky nature's getting frustrated. I take it you're not reading the chat.
Ouch. But yeah, you have some weird expressions at some points, and yeah, the rigs. Yes, I have watched Lullaby for Princess, and yeah, the rigs are. There's not as yeah, there's not as much. You cannot do as much expression with a rig, so I've been forced to do some custom assets. Like one of the parts that really pissed me off was so this is how the eye looks in the default pose with well,
Dude,
default
are you
pose and
doing
all.
your final edits in After Effects? Why don't you use like Premiere or something?
Because Premiere doesn't support the SWF.
Yeah, you convert it from SWF to like QuickTime format or something.
Yeah, but in this case, I can have that instantly.
Ah, gosh, but it's so like terrible to edit with After Effects, man.
I know. The thing is that,
It's so bad.
but the thing is that the way it was the editing was done was before, so
But it's like, ah,
I know.
what? So bad.
Well, it's not the worst thing ever either, but
You can't have like a rolling edit or something. You have to like move.
yeah.
After Effects is not a non-linear editing program. It's a composition program. You're using it wrong. This is too much for me.
Sorry, PD.
My,
I'm really sorry, PD
my
Senpai.
professionalism is being triggered.
No.
God, there's too much privilege here.
We broke PD. Minty likes to torture himself. No, don't talk about that stuff in a chat. That's not appropriate for that audience. Oh, you meant animation? Oh, never mind. But yeah, the actual real use for the for going in the oh gosh, I feel a bit stupid because PD left. Do I watch any anime? The last anime I watched was One Punch Man with with Yuki. Juju. Something happened to my volume. Let's see. Can you still hear me? Yes. Minty is the Mel Gibson of animation. If you say so. Like Mel Gibson of animation. Oh, no, it's really not an issue about size. It's really just an issue of getting them instantly. So the thing is that if you look right now, I have this shot here, and so I go and I want the next one right after, and I want the latest version of that, instead of having to render all the time those shots and all. DC animated movies. I've seen Man of Steel in theaters a while ago, and it wasn't that bad, but yeah, does describe it a lot and a lot of. Is Luna creeping on Dinky? No. No, the idea of the shot is really that you have Luna just entering the room because she realized, well, Dinky is just is not that well in her bed and all. She might get cold since it's cold outside. But since you have Derpy not really seeing that she's not properly, so she just opens the window to go fix that on her own. Wait. Oh, Redmayne. Oh, I haven't talked to him in a long time, actually. Actually, I wonder what happened. I think last time I've seen him was at Kentora 2013. But yeah, it was not very active in the group, so. But yeah, you have Luna just entering the room, and since she opened the window, and yes, I watched Rick and Morty. Seen the 4 first episodes, and that show is weird. Yeah, I'm trying to. Minty. But yeah, she opens the window, there's some wind, there's some papers flying by. She closes the window and she turns to get the paper that fell. She look at it, and you have Dinky and her best friend and all. Everything goes well, but she's there, and you jump to a reaction shot where you just see that. Also, Skype is really. Yeah, Skype is really going up right now. But you jump to a reaction shot where you see a bit that Luna is happy, but she looks at the other drawing behind, and there's Nightmare Moon. So rather than Luna being a creepy pony, she's breaking and entering. Yeah, kind of. It's not the best morals ever from her, but yeah, she best describe it, she's trying to fix problems, but she makes them worse by not thinking of all her actions. And how long until I finish that animation? I don't know. I try to get it done by the end of the year, even though it's really impossible. Because right now I'm just working the key poses, and I want it to feel a bit more yeah, she doesn't break a window. It's. Is that a subtle reference to Project Thundercloud 2? Oh, by the way, I completely forgot, but there's that door. There's that pose, and wait, there. There we go. And yeah, when I say instant, I mean I just do this, and Flash crashes on me, and no, it works. I get that, I go back, replaced, and I just let Adobe After Effects replace. So. Uh, that notification, you're famous. Yeah, I'm famous. I get a lot and a lot of notifications. Well, if I compare a bit to others, I'm not that famous either, but still, it's at that point. Nova is here. Nova. Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna have to put a lot of notes and all. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what this comment says, but it has a thumb up. I'm gonna assume that, yeah, gonna assume that's good. If I have any plans for Equestria Girls fan-made animation, no. And the actual reason why is that, yeah, I don't know, it's not as fun with Equestria Girls since they're humans and all, and they don't have the Sphere Pony, that's my favorite. Yeah, it's not the, yeah, it's not as fun because you don't have the opportunity that ponies have with, I don't know, fighting with the you just gods. Ah, thank you so much. At oh, let me see. One. Not exactly. It's really on the top, but the way the rig is done is kind of weird. I hope not a lot of people would pay attention to that part. But at the point where it cuts, yeah, it's might make some people assume that it's coming out of her butt. Oh no, people have found my great people have just found that they can yeah, I think that one great thing with Russian dubbing and all is that there's no um, since there's no dialogue at all, it's gonna be pretty cheap to translate it in Russian. And yeah, I've met Fluffy Mixer before. If you go on my yeah, on my channel, there's a part of it that is dedicated to all the yeah, all the videos, and there's a convention video where I am with Fluffy Mixer, and we all talk about well, we all talk about fan animation, and I think I can just send you the link. Convention videos, animating live, copy link address. Yep, this one. Where the hell is the okay, minus 100? Yeah, that part here is the ease, depending of how it's gonna go with the is my Ocean DA? Yes. Did you call biscuit a dip? I mean, dip is what you put the collab project with anyone. I have a few ideas for projects. The thing is that not everybody has the right time to work on the collaboration project, so well, yeah, double dip. Yeah, there's a lot of project opportunities that I was thinking of a while ago. I don't. Well, doesn't mean that they won't be able to be done. It's just that some of them might need some time. I might try to ask to Pikapetey if he wants to collab with me on stuff, but we don't work the same way yet, so. Triple dip? No. The pony's with you. Yuki! As I said a while ago, keep this chat PG-13. Yuki is dead. Whoops. Cool. Yeah, I'm having some weird people in the chats. Not really that's the bad thing, but it can get pretty weird at some points. First animation, buddy. What the hell is wrong with that tween here? So it goes instead of oh. If I want to be your grandpa, no. I'm not old enough to be a grandpa. And yeah, Nova, for animation, you're gonna have to learn a lot more than what you think that people assume is animation. Which means that you're gonna have to learn, well, first of all, ease in, ease out. It's just one of the basics of animation. I think I've something somewhere about. Yeah, actually, let me get you how to make so yeah, let me get you started right now and how to make a bouncing ball. It's gonna take a few. It's gonna take less than a few minutes. Wait. This one. It's gonna take. Go with 75. Control B. Control Shift U. 75. So you get the ratio of 75 all the time. And when I say 75, oops, I mean 75%. Welcome in the call, Kiwi.
I clicked the call button and I called hi.
Okay, first of all, it's the first time I get to talk to you in a call. I both surprised and impressed. And now you're silent.
I'm so silent you can never hear me. Hi, I'm Kiwi. If you're curious, I will not promote myself because I'm sinful like that.
Okay, but I can promote yourself. But yeah, if you don't want, well. Okay, so you have just here the physics of
I'm not streaming. I
and
cannot hear
no,
myself
Kiwi is a
anymore.
guy.
Just kidding, I do.
So this is just the movement of a bouncing
Yes,
ball.
I'm a woman. Do you have a problem?
I thought you said you're a guy. A lot of times actually. Oh wait, you're Kiwi. You're not supposed to make sense. Um, I've learned a lot of lessons in my life. This one is not the one I wanted to learn. I think the sun just broke. It's night.
I'm broke. I'm broke.
Yep.
I'm broke. Ooh, bouncing ball.
Yep. So right now you're looking at it and it makes no yeah, it makes no sense because just look at it.
I'm looking.
Uh,
I'm
Do
looking.
you
Don't worry
believe
about.
it's a bouncing ball?
No, no, it's not. It
Nobody
doesn't.
would.
The timing is so off.
Yep.
It's so off.
Well,
So
of course.
off. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts so bad.
So,
The physics. They're not real. They're all imaginary.
well, a good thing with physics is that with a bouncing ball, it would always follow the yeah, it will always follow the same speed in one axis, which is hex for horizontal, but vertically, it's gonna follow some ease in a way. So
For me, I'm struggling in animation because I'm really, really bad at timing.
yeah,
So bad that you can call me pathetic in it.
you're not the worst.
Are you sure I'm not the worst?
Yes, I mean we have Biscuit in the chat, so
I need to find new projects. Someday. Someday my prince will come. I'm not Snow White.
no,
Kill me.
no.
Oh wait, you can't kill me. Oops.
Yeah, not really that I would. Okay, it is gonna give some seizure to some people, but
Don't get a seizure because I'm not over there to wake you up.
yeah, okay. So you have a bit the physics. It's gonna stay linear on one axis. Everyone called Minty now. No, I'm in a call.
No, no, don't let them call. Let me call. Hi.
So what I'm gonna do right now is just try follow that axis, which is
No, people, I will not add you in the call because I am mean to you. Hi.
so right now all I'm doing is just following that curve, which is the curve of the bouncing ball. Which is an exercise I've done a while ago. In this case,
Looks neat.
this case, I'm just gonna, and yeah, right now I'm just pressing 6 on my keyboard, which is the keyboard shortcut I put on my computer to make a keyframe.
Don't forget to squat and stretch.
Yep.
Because that's the most important thing of the 12 principles.
I thought that the most important one was ease.
For me, it's like somewhere around, I forgot what it is. Oops.
But yeah, this is just me, and right now I'm just putting that on.
To everyone in this stream, I am Queen Kiwi.
What the hell's going on with my keyboard?
I don't know. Maybe it's out of batteries.
Hmm.
It could
Nope.
be out of batteries. Wait, no, it's a laptop. Is it a laptop?
The desktop.
Never mind, it might be a battery.
Actually,
Pink fluffy princesses dancing on rainbows. Buy here on mattv.com. Okay, someone wants me to sing. I'm gonna sing badly.
okay.
Okay. Finding lyrics to sing.
Uh,
Okay, I'm finding lyrics to sing because someone requested me to sing. Okay, I found a song. When Jason looked at the table, I kept on seeing him look at me like he was at the other girl. Do you think he was just doing that to make me jealous? Because he was totally texting me all night last night. Should I take another selfie? It's not even summer. Why does this DJ keep on playing Summertime Sadness? After we go to the bathroom, can we go smoke a cigarette? I really need one. But first, let me take a selfie.
so this is the bouncing ball with the timing, and I better not mess up with that because I'm testing it live. What the? Oh, now I see where I made that mistake. There's some frames cutting.
Ah, glitch. I'm not sure if I'm glitching or not.
Oh no
And
no,
now it fixed work. Maybe. I don't know.
almost. Actually, it's because some frames for some reasons cut.
Something is offline. Something's
So
wrong with your Wi-Fi, Minky.
kind of.
And anyone wants me to say or do something? Please tell me now.
And right now I'm just okay. So this frame doesn't need to be there. Remove X. Okay. So testing. Okay, if you compare just this bouncing ball with the one I did earlier without any
Oh,
ease.
take me to church. I don't know what the lyrics are, but okay. Take me to church.
So I go with this. I go with this.
I forgot
there.
what the song is.
Oops, no.
Okay.
This was before. And this is after.
I found the song. I'm gonna try to sing it.
Now all I need is to put this question stretch, which is not really something that complex. Right now I'm just gonna put this squatch, which is gonna be very very big on the first one. On the second one.
Take me to church. I worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies. Okay, there we go. I think.
And yeah, I don't make all of them that big.
Good night, sister mine. Oh, that's the wrong lyrics.
Mm. I always thought that some of the lyrics didn't make any sense at all.
Well, I think they're beautiful. beautiful.
Yeah, but the part where you have Celestia singing about miles and all, uh, it kind of throws me off just to see that she uses a unit.
Rubber biscuit. Someone wants me to sing Rubber Biscuits
Oh, also,
by
for
1952 or something like
this
that.
question stretch, I'm gonna go with half of the distance, like
Fit up
this.
by the Blue Brothers.
Yes. Actually, I'm gonna lock these layers right up, so I don't have to worry about them.
1952. Is it Blues Brother or something? What Queen of the Night? Is it the opera? Nope, I cannot sing. I cannot sing. I cannot sing Rubber Biscuit. Too fast for me. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Too much. Mozart. Mozart. Oh, I'm so sorry. If you hear me singing that like 2 years ago, you can still hear me singing it. But now I couldn't anymore. I'm so sorry. Chips. 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 By the chips. Okay. Rubber biscuit. Okay. Found it. I found it. Yes, Kiwi Senpai will notice you. I mean, Queen Kiwi will notice you. Hello, my children.
Oh yeah, one thing I was completely forgetting. I stretch from 1, but I also have to make sure that the volume is consistent. Yeah, right now I'm just animating a bouncing ball.
Yes. Breathe. Breathe slowly. In and out.
Yeah.
Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Have you ever heard of a wish sandwich? A wish sandwich kind of like... No? I have no idea. Someone else want me to sing or do something? Well, don't make me sing that much because my voice, please. I don't know, try everything. Ugh! My bones. My bones are popping. Pop the bones. Oh! I don't. Okay. Oh, try to search up try everything. I steal the show. I'm the highlight of the stream. Oh, oh, Spectra Studios is joining us. Hi! Oh, wait.
Spectra Studio? Oh, it's been a while.
I wish I could re-sing it properly, but eh.
And yeah, this is a bouncing ball right now that feels a lot more realistic than what we had at the beginning that had no, yeah, that had no ease, no stretch and stretch.
Is that good enough for you?
I guess. That's YouTube. We're not supposed to have standards.
Oh, I'm not sure if they have standards, but alright. Nice bouncing ball.
They ask for more, so no. Oh, by the way, this stream is gonna be 3 hours long and not. Yeah, well, I think I gave my point to Biscuit, who needed to, when I told him bouncing ball, just to have an idea of what he's in and his out would be like.
Remember, people, tweens are not entirely bad. If you are saying they're fully bad, I will murder you.
Okay. No, seriously, a tween is just a tool. It's like nail.
You are breaking off. Static, you are stream.
What? Oh. Weird.
Glitch,
Oh,
glitch,
stream held.
glitched.
Output low, low, no active.
I was about to say, lol. They wanted me to sing that. I'll try. And we're back.
Okay, I was about to play an ad while, actually, can I play an ad? Yeah. Yeah, stream complete. Uh,
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. Hi, new people. I'm having my eyes on you.
okay, no,
Spectrous
it's
Felix.
live. Yeah. Okay, no, never mind. Just as YouTube streams suck.
Are you sure it's live? Are you sure that it's live?
Stream resumes. The stream is continuing. Yeah.
I'm refreshing the stream.
And it's gone. Wait, what?
I'm not sure it's my internet or yours, but it's sure is glitching.
Okay.
Oh, it's glitching. Next time when you do a stream, invite me. I will steal your show.
Okay, so you still see me? Okay. Stream is healthy. Yeah, it run Spectral run. Okay, I lost a lot of people in the stream right now just because of profit on errors. No. Sorry.
Profits on error.
I'm going to post my
Glitch.
first animation. Yeah, you can. No, the point is that I wanted to add something to show well. Wait, just what I always wanted. Hey, Brony Monster!
Who are you? But seriously, hi.
Yeah, sorry for that. I needed to test if YouTube actually worked, but... Yeah, next time I'm gonna warn a bit before if I play ads. I don't know if it's actually gonna be worth it, but... if you can call. Well, Kiwi is already there.
Call. You can find his his Skype name, that is.
Yeah, actually. Add people to this call. Add to call. There
More
we go.
people. More people. More people. Adding call to new people. Let's see how we can say hi to them. Him. Her.
Him.
They. It. See? I'm bad at pronouns. Help me.
That's okay, you're not on Tumblr. I hope Tumblr doesn't stream. It's gonna be weird.
Did you post this link to Tumblr? Cause I hope not.
Not yet.
Okay, good. 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 Sure.
Look, what I'm gonna do after that is just that I'm gonna have some kind of disclaimer saying that this stream was a product of its time, and that yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Just gonna say that it was a product of its time.
Is the person in the call yet?
Ah,
Hi.
yo,
Wait, wait.
Glitchy audio.
yep,
Hi.
Hi.
been a while.
Yeah, it's working.
Didn't expect you in a Skype call, but then again, yeah.
I don't know you, but hi.
He's my best friend, and he's not named Mark.
Not as far
Are
as
you
I know.
sure?
Okay, no. Okay, you haven't seen the room, don't you?
No.
Okay, so in the room, the name of the main character's best friend
Yes,
is Mark.
person. Rest in peace, Minty stream.
Stream died
Rest in
again.
peace, Minty stream.
Video output low. Yeah, I think it's the.
Let's celebrate a funeral for Minty stream.
Oh no.
Yeah, your stream is pretty bad.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think I'm. No data.
Oh no, it got cut off. Killed. Dead. Oh, A2 Brute.